Hello Libra, welcome to my YouTube channel Progress Tarot. Today I'm going to do a quick reading on you versus your person and the energy that both of you share, past, present, future, and a potential outcome. So stick around for that. That sounds good. I like to tap into the collective energy of you guys, and I have a few famous people who share your zodiac sign, Libra. And the message is, the feeling I get from these people is they have a very calm charisma, and a lot of them are very much peacemakers. John Mayer, Eminem, although may seem controversial on the surface. Kate Winslet, Will Smith, Hugh Jackman, John Lennon, Mahatma Gandhi, Sting. So those are a few of the people who share your zodiac, my Libran friends. So, all right, let's just get into this reading. Energy you feel toward this connection. We'll start with that. The first card we have out is the Magician. This connection is something that you manifested. It looks like, whether you know it or not. It's perhaps you were dissatisfied with your current situation or being alone, and you called in this person with your magician powers, Libra. You go, whether or not you're regretting that, we'll find out. That's your past orientation, so you called this connection in. In the present orientation, we have the Emperor. So to me, this says to me that you are taking a very kind of guarded approach to this. The Emperor is known for protecting what is his, so maybe you feel like you need to protect your own resources, your own mental health, your own stability, and that's how you're approaching this connection. You want to be in control of this. You don't want to let this somehow take over your life in any way. You are being you're embodying your more masculine, your more, Emperor. I am in control mode there. And in the future orientation, we have the Seven of Swords, which is sort of interesting. So it looks to me like, yes, you perhaps do not fully trust this connection and where it's headed. So you might be in a bit of protection mode. Here we have a man running with a knife, like, I might need to just get out of here fast and take my knife with me. So that's something to think about. The future orientation of this connection, we'll have some pulls and clarifiers on those. We'll get to those in a bit. But your person, how do they feel about this connection? And so the first card out was the Six of Wands, the Victory card, having recognition, feeling like you are a winner. So this person, perhaps you approach them. To me, it's looking like you perhaps approach them as you are the manifester. Or maybe you just called them in. At any rate, this connection made them feel good. This connection made them feel like they were seen. They were being seen. They see you as somebody who makes them look good, perhaps. So this might be somebody who has a decent sized ego and likes that. Perhaps you've got the look, the personality, something, or just the attention that you've given them has made them feel very good about this connection. So that's what I'm getting there. In the present situation, there are feelings about this situation as Knight of Wands. So they're feeling good about it still. They are perhaps pursuing you with a certain amount of passion. So you're meeting that with a controlled, I am Libra, tell me the facts kind of thing. So, but it looks like they do have a lot of passion for you, and that you make them feel so young, perhaps. All right. And in the future orientation of this connection, we have the High Priestess. So perhaps your reaction to them And their passionate approach their reaction has been to step back a bit because you are the emperor. You demand respect. You want to maintain your dignity at all times. So they're changing their approach perhaps and reconsidering, taking a more, how should we say, the high priestess sits back. She analyzes the situation. She doesn't throw all her feelings out there, and she uses her intuition. So perhaps this person has taken a step back or will take a step back. This is a future orientation, you guys. So this person will take it, male or female. Tarot is not gender specific. Take a step back and really analyze this from their intuitive, using their intuition. Okay. And the future orientation for you both, here we have the Hermit. So looks like from the very get-go, this connection has got both of you thinking a lot, or you perhaps both of you were in a hermit kind of mode when this connection kicked off. Aha, yes. You were both contemplating, perhaps they were dissatisfied with their life as well for some reason, and they were trying to manifest something different. But at any rate, you were both kind of in a hermit mode when this connection began, contemplating the future, trying to heal from things in your past, trying to figure out how the past can be better than the future, right? We always want to improve. I pulled a clarifying card on that one. And then the present orientation for this connection for both of you is the Eight of Pentacles. So you're both in a bit of a working mode. Maybe you're working on the connection, or maybe you're both focusing on your own work. So that could be a possibility, but mastering, perhaps this is the card of mastery, perhaps you're both working on mastering your own emotions and your own approach to relationships. There is some mastery needed, perhaps, for this complex connection. All right. And in the future orientation, we have the King of Swords. So it looks like both of you are approaching this sort of like the Emperor, King of Swords, very very practical approach to this situation, where you're analyzing the facts of it and deciding whether or not it is something that's going to really work out for you. And I pulled some clarifiers on that. And the potential outcome we have is the Four of Pentacles. So to me, I'm getting that you're hanging on to this connection. You're hanging on, but you are very defensive and protecting yourself but you're not ready to let go, because Six of Cups, you see this person as having that value of somebody from your past who you do share those fond memories with. So this does seem like it was a past person. And you're not ready to let it go, even though you feel like it is causing you to feel like you're being left out in the cold a bit. Feeling defensive, feeling afraid to approach this connection you're just very guarded, and you see the potential for a break, but you're hanging on again, even though it's burdensome. 10 of Wands. Even though you do feel like it's a burden, you're still hanging on to it. So it looks like nobody's ready quite yet to let go of this connection. And I did pull a few clarifying cards for some of these, not for all of them, because I know Libra's got stuff to do. So as the current energy you're feeling toward this connection, we have the Emperor. You're protecting yourself, I get. And the clarifying card here is the Four of Wands. So yes, you're trying to hold out for a connection that has some potential for a serious, stable relationship, I think. So that is how you're feeling about this right now. You're wondering, is this going to be some kind of fly by night thing that here today, gone tomorrow, and then your heart's broken and you're back to square one? So that's how you're feeling about this connection right now. Does it have long-term potential? And in the future orientation, we have 7 of Swords. Like I said, you are suspicious. So I pulled 2 cards on that. And I got Page of Cups and Queen of Cups. So it looks like to me there's some kind of healing of your emotions that needs to be had in this connection. Perhaps an apology, or someone needs to approach this from a heart space, and instead of from this defensive, a lot of defensive energy here, not a lot of cups in here. So somebody needs to take a more heartfelt approach to this, because feelings have been potentially hurt, or, so in the future orientation, it looks like there could be a more emotional approach to this, even though guarded though it may be, hopefully from this person. Perhaps you need to make an apology, perhaps they need to make an apology, but somebody's feelings have likely been hurt with this 7 of Swords and this Queen of Cups. Okay. In their future orientation for this connection, we've got clarifying cards. The Fool, the 3 of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Swords. So to me, this says this person still has some hope, some excitement that this connection could go somewhere, and they would like to work on it, but perhaps they have been hurt as well. And this is something that you guys need to work on, this emotional healing in this connection. So that's something that's going to be, they'll be using their intuition to figure out how to approach this cooperation and communication that needs to happen between the 2 of you to heal something from the past. Okay, and now we've got the Hermit as our what was going on in the past. So that's clarified by the Hanged Man. So yes, there was like a hello, oh, whoop, wait, what? Huh? Who are you? Wait. The Hermit is clarified by the Hanged Man. There was a lot of thinking involved, a timeout taken from this. You guys both needed to look at this from, to see this from a different perspective. They needed to see it from your perspective. You needed to see it from their perspective, and what this connection means. Where is it headed? So there's that 8 of Pentacles for your current shared energy toward the connection. So I clarified that, and I got 4 whopping cards. Let's see. Queen of Wands. Yeah, I'm getting you both have a lot of hope for this connection. You're both wanting more from this connection. You're both kind of feeling ambitious. The Queen of Wands is a very ambitious woman. You feel like it definitely has some potential, but there needs to be communication. Page of Wands. Communication between the 2 of you about how this is going to, how is it going to play out in the world? How are you two going to connect? Is this have potential in the world? I'm getting that both of you don't want this to be some kind of a secret connection. You want it to be something that you can be proud of, that you can display to all your friends and family, but there needs to be a lot of progress. This card can be seen as there's going to be some sorting out of this past, or you guys both need to be training You learn how to approach this relationship, how to approach one another. You're in training right now with this Eight of Pentacles. So that's more how I would see that, is like you're both in training, learning how to communicate and approach this. All right. And then we have in our future orientation for both of you, the King of Swords, man on a mountain contemplating. And that's clarified by the Eight of Swords. So, yes, the both of you are a little bit unclear about this connection right now. The potential, maybe you guys don't know as much about each other as you would like to. There's a lot of mystery here. There is a lot of confusion. And the King of Swords, you both want to know more before moving forward. Because, of course, you've got all this ambition toward this connection. And then, again, this was our potential outcome for Pentacles. You're both hanging on to this, even though it does feel like it could end. And it feels like a bit of a burden, but there is a lot of nostalgia. There is a lot of caring about each other one way or another, and so you're both hanging on to it. Oh, so there you go, Libra. And I pulled an oracle card for you guys for a little bit more advice for us in this connection. So I already pulled it. You don't have to watch me shuffle. So don't leave yet. Libra. Okay, your oracle card was the Seer. See beyond the current situation. She's a cool, like, mysterious fortune teller lady. Maybe I should get a hat like that. It's a cool hat, right? Freak everyone out. All right, the Seer. See beyond the current situation. Look beyond your current situation, raise your vibration, and focus on love. Most indigenous peoples have a seer in the family or tribe. Seers are the intelligent and intuitive beings who serve as direct channels for information on what's occurring now and what's about to unfold. Their energy isn't about predicting your future for you, but about showing you how your intentions are creating it. You are creating your future, you guys. My predictions are just, they're not true. Well, you know what I'm saying. A true seer will help you see your intentions can change. Therefore, so can your future. So what are your intentions toward this connection? The message of this card is to let the clairvoyant within you rise up so that you can see the way forward yourself with your spiritual eyes. Yeah, you don't need me for that. Extended message. Clairvoyance isn't just about predicting the future. It's about being able to see clearly enough to create your best future. You are being encouraged by your ancestral guides and angels to see beyond what you think is happening now. Don't allow your ego or doubts to play games with you. Instead of seeing yourself as stuck or lost, know you're in an energetic holding space while the universe recalibrates a path that is more favorable for you. Angels of light are upgrading your energy so your experiences can be more enjoyable. You are moving towards something extremely uplifting and enlightening, so stay calm and keep your eyes on the prize. Okay, Libra? Don't have meltdowns. Know that it's all going to be okay. Even if this connection doesn't quite work out how you thought, it'll all still be okay. So that is what I have for you, Libra. Thank you so much for visiting my little YouTube channel, and please give me a like, a share, or a subscribe if you really liked this video, and I hope to catch you on the next one. Have a fabulous day. Bye-bye.